Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another Dofus video. Alright, so I wanted to start off by just saying I've been reading your comments and I will be doing a full guide slash tutorial on how to play Xelor for 2020. The second thing I wanted to say was that I wanted to get more into PvP. I don't know where this journey leads to or where this is going exactly, whether I, you know, become great or not. But if you guys want to join me, then I don't know, subscribe, I guess. So there's my plug. And the third thing is I'll be trying to upload a lot more frequently. All right, so let me get right into this commentary. I'm gonna add some music for the background. Or background music, I mean. Alright, so I'm facing an Eliotrope, and this is just nuts because I think a lot of people believe that if you don't have money in this game, essentially you can't PvP, or that you're at you're at such a huge disadvantage that it's not even worth it. I'm about to prove that's not the case, kind of. Not gonna lie, this Eliotrope is not the best at his class, I'd say, and you're gonna kind of see that in a second. But this guy has Ivory, and he has Ebony Dofus. I don't have either. I'm not rich or anything. But let's check this out. Alright, so when you're playing against an Elio, honestly you want to have the accomplice on one side of the map and you want to be heading towards him. And it's because you can use Time Rift to teleport back over there whenever you want. In case he tries to, you know how Elios play, they like to just send you all over the place. Alright, so I'm just getting rid of his Ivory here. A bit of a misplay on my part. I could have generated a telefrag there, but I just go for the double gear here, which hits pretty solid. Very high crit chance, because it has a high base crit chance. Alright. He tries to get out, heals himself a little bit on this turn. Yeah, so you see right there, I'm hovering over the Time Rift spell. And that's because I can go to that other side over there. Alright, so he's just healing this turn. Nothing big. And then I don't know why he would stay that close to me. I don't get it, but hey, I'm not really complaining. So this turn I do go for the telefrag. And remove his Ivory. So you always want to check that spontaneous return. You can get an AP back. And there we go. No crit. Whatever. Alright. He's less than half health. I mean... But... this guy can hit pretty fucking hard. So I'm kind of wondering, you see that Synchro over there? I'm wondering... should I pendulum with it? If he stays around here, should I try to bring him back here? I'm also wondering, is he going to try to escape somehow? My accomplice is now on this side of the map. How can I get to him if he does escape somehow? But he just tries to hit me. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. And he should have done Conjuration first, I believe, if I remember my Elio spells correctly, but yeah. Safe to say this guy's probably not the best, but this just goes to show, money isn't everything, you know? Obviously, it does matter. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. Yes, you do need a pretty damn good set to even start, you know? You need around, 20 mil commas to even start. But it's certainly not everything, and you can get outplayed, like this guy did. He almost killed me. I mean, this guy hit, crap ton at the end, but you can get outplayed. Alright. Alright, so I'm facing an Eniripsa right here, and this was a weird fight. You'll see why. I don't really know. So I'm looking at her stats, right? Okay, look at those resists. Decent HP. She's not level 190 or something. But just look how she does her first turn. This is an odd one. Alright, so I'm just prepping as normal. I'm going to switch the Accomplice. That's going to give me 2 AP. I did Haziness as another 2 AP. I don't really think I should use Counter just because Eniripsas tend to be but I do it anyways. Awkward. But I was just kind of thinking, like, should I do it or should I not do it? They tend to be a little long range, you know, what's really the point? So she literally just walked up to me and ended her turn. Or, like, she did, like, I don't know what the hell's going on there. It was weird. I don't know if she just gave up at that point. She's just kind of saying, like, well, whatever, I'm gonna lose. I don't know, kind of a shitty mentality, but okay. It's weird. It's definitely weird, because then I hit her pretty, you know, decently. But then it's like if you were gonna quit, just leave, or like just keep passing your turn, but she doesn't. She just keeps fighting, I guess. I don't know. It was weird to me. Then again, who knows? You know, sometimes people have hotkeys to end their turn. I've definitely had that happen to me. Like, I try to start my turn or whatever, and I accidentally just press the end turn button, and I'm like, well, you know, fuck. Well, fuck me then, I guess. You never know. Could have just been an accident. The only thing I'm really afraid of is their massive heals, obviously. So I'm like, wait, what if I just do all this damage and she just heals it all? Like, well, okay. But I do think the right play was to get as close as possible and just go in, I guess. I mean, yeah, there's really nothing that she can do at this point, I believe. Unless she can, like, full heal and try to reset. But she just, yeah, I think she just gave up here. I mean, I was, like, looking to see if she would say anything. Just nothing. Just, okay. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, that one, not that hard. Not that hard. Let's move on to the next one. Alright. So, sort of the bane of my existence, IOPS, as usual. But honestly, they're not that bad because we have counter. Same thing with Uganox, like the last video. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen my last video, check it out if you want. Same thing, just providing commentary, talking about other classes, talking about Xelors, how to play them and stuff. I'm checking, you know, should I get Reflect? Should I get something else here? I'm looking at my variants. This guy also has an Ivory, so that's a little fucked. I mean, I don't have one. I'm checking my, like, variants at, you know, I was checking my variants earlier just to see, is there anything that I can do that will really counter him, besides counter, obviously. I thought of Reflect, but I don't know. It felt like a waste of a turn, because I felt like, yeah, if he's right there and he goes in, I reflect him, he's just gonna jump back in, like he's too close. But here I'm thinking of a prep turn, and so I don't mind uploading videos where I lose, because I want you guys to learn from it. I want to learn from it too. I want you guys to learn from it, and I think it's helpful just to know, you know, why I lost, for example, etc., etc. So me placing that Accomplice there, that was a very bad idea, because it's linear, right? And you know most IOPs are strength. You know most of them have those like AoE sort of IOP spells, so he can hit me and the Accomplice. But I wasn't thinking, you know, I made a mistake. So it happens. The best thing you can do is just learn from it. So essentially, my prep turn there was pretty bad. I probably should have went to one of the corners, but now he gets me and the Accomplice, and I'm stuck with, you know, the same AP I had last time. So another mistake here is that I tried to spontaneous return here instead of just using the synchro to get rid of his telefrag original. Or sorry, to get rid of his Ivory. I could have just placed the synchro. I mean, I hit him pretty hard here, don't get me wrong. And I tried to take his AP away with Haziness. But yeah, a bit of a misplay. The first turn, and on the second turn, less so of a misplay. He hits me hard, but the counter hits him back for half of it. Hits me pretty hard again. And I don't know, I feel like, yeah, this was such a short fight. And it usually is with IOPS, you know, they just go in there, they don't care. But I really feel like I could have won that if I just... That first turn was a big misplay on my part. Alright, and here's the last one. Everyone hates Kraz, I think, in general. I think that's a fair assumption. And I'm also in that group. Sorry for all you Kra players. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. So I'm just prepping. Pretty standard prep here. I put the Accomplice there, but in hindsight, maybe not the best idea. Because they have a spell which can, right there, it can attract you towards your summon. But, I mean, it was awkward. It's definitely an awkward starting place because you have 6 MP. And you can't really, like, get to a good spot, I feel. But right here, honestly, the way you play against Kraz, you need to have... So previously with the IAP, you need counter, right? Here, what you need is teleportation, I think at least. Playing with Spontaneous Return against them is just... It's awful, because you can't... They have retreat, you know, they have retreat arrow, they have, like, they can push you back, they can steal your MP, they can do all sorts of shit. I mean, this guy AP, like, reduced me, for God's sake, right? So I'm next to this guy, and we'll see what happens. Yep, so counter's hitting him back for a bit. He just took away 4 AP. I mean, this is... I'm supposed to be the AP reducer, not you, but okay. Cool, Ankama. Thanks for that. I think they're getting real popular too, these AP reducing Kraz. I'm just thinking, how should I corner him? You know, should I go over there? Should I go to the other side? No crit. Little salty about that one, not gonna lie. 70% crit chance and no crit. Yeah, so he's almost dead, but I'm certainly not at full health either. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the drawback of doing that move there. And then yes, the gravity state and the minus 100 MP, I cannot cleanse myself, I cannot debuff myself. So this is just a fun time. So I'm just thinking, literally what can I do here? What can I do as a Xelor? I cannot Time Rift. I can't, you know, teleport. I can't do anything right now, you know, but I'm like, okay, well, I can at least do rollback and get the haziness on him, which is minus 2 AP, and I think that saved my life. And I'll just summon a Kawat. So this is a little bit of BM. My brother watched this video. He's like, yo, you just healed him and you won, like, in the end. Like, that's just disrespect. Which I'm like, okay. This guy just gravity state, put me in gravity state 2 turns in a row, dude. I was absolutely triggered right here, because I was like, dude, why can you guys put me in gravity state every turn? Like, this is just too much, you know, they have to balance that a little bit, like every other turn or some shit. But I just barely survive, as usual, right, on this channel. And I'm coming up to the guy. I mean, I can finish him off, but man, it was just barely, right, because of the gravity state bullshit.